In a small town in Nigeria lived a young man named Bello. Ethan came from a very poor family. His father had died when he was still young, so his mother struggled alone to take care of him and his two younger sisters. Life was not easy for them. They lived in a small rented room with cracked walls and an old ceiling fan that only worked sometimes. Many nights, they slept hungry. But Ethan had one special gift. He could sing. His voice was soft, emotional, and beautiful. Whenever he sang, people stopped whatever they were doing just to listen. As a child, he sang in church choirs, school events, and local gatherings. People in the neighborhood loved him. "Your voice will take you far one day," his mother always told him. Ethan believed her. As he grew older, he started writing his own songs. Most of his songs were about love. He sang about loyalty, romance, marriage, heartbreak, and true happiness. His music touched people deeply because it sounded honest and emotional. Slowly, people started noticing him. He began performing at birthdays, engagements, and weddings. Soon, his songs became popular on the radio and social media. His life started changing. Money began coming in. He bought better clothes. He moved his family into a better apartment. People admired him everywhere he went. Young ladies screamed whenever they saw him. Wedding organizers fought to book him because everybody wanted Bello to sing at their special day. Within a few years, Ethan became one of the most loved romantic musicians in Nigeria. But success came with temptation. One afternoon, Ethan received a special invitation. A powerful billionaire businessman named Chief Richard Lawson wanted him to perform at his wedding ceremony in Abuja. The wedding was going to be one of the biggest weddings of the year. Rich politicians, celebrities, and important people were expected to attend. The payment was huge. Ethan could not believe it. "This is the biggest opportunity of my career," he told his manager excitedly. The wedding day finally arrived. The event center looked like a palace. Luxury cars filled the compound. Bright lights decorated the hall. Everything looked perfect. When Ethan stepped onto the stage, the crowd cheered loudly. Then he saw the bride. Her name was Vanessa Lawson. She was beautiful, elegant, and calm. As Ethan sang his love songs, Vanessa could not stop looking at him. His voice touched her heart deeply. And Ethan noticed her too. At first, it meant nothing. But after the wedding, Vanessa secretly sent him a message. "Your music is beautiful," she wrote. Ethan smiled. He replied politely. From there, they started talking more often. At first, it was only friendly conversations. Then the conversations became personal. Soon, they were speaking every day. Vanessa began complaining about her marriage. "My husband is always busy," she told Ethan one night. "He gives me money, but no attention." Ethan listened carefully. He felt sorry for her. But deep inside, he knew something was wrong. Still, he continued talking to her. The friendship slowly became dangerous. Before long, they became secret lovers behind Chief Richard's back. They met secretly in hotels and private apartments. At first, Ethan felt excited. He told himself nobody would ever know. But secrets never stay hidden forever. One evening, Chief Richard returned home earlier than expected after canceling a business trip. He became suspicious after noticing strange behavior from Vanessa. Quietly, he began investigating. Days later, he discovered everything. Messages, pictures, phone calls, hotel records. The truth hit him like a storm. Chief Richard was heartbroken and angry. The next morning, news exploded everywhere. Blogs posted the story. Social media became filled with insults and gossip. People could not believe it. The same musician that sings about love and loyalty, people asked. What a shame. Wedding organizers immediately cancelled his bookings. Radio stations stopped promoting his music. Brands ended their contracts with him. The same people who once celebrated him now avoided him completely. His career began to collapse. Ethan tried to release new songs, but people ignored them. The comments online were painful. You destroyed a marriage. You betrayed the man who trusted you. You only cared about yourself. The pressure became too much. Meanwhile, Chief Richard divorced Vanessa publicly. The marriage ended in disgrace. Vanessa lost the luxurious life she once enjoyed. And Ethan lost something even more important. His reputation. Months passed. Then years. The fame disappeared. The expensive lifestyle disappeared. The invitations stopped coming. Slowly, Ethan went from grace to grass. One rainy evening, Ethan sat alone in his apartment, staring at his old awards and pictures. The silence in the room felt heavy. He remembered the days when crowds shouted his name with excitement. Now, nobody called anymore. Tears filled his eyes. For the first time, he truly understood what he had done. His mother visited him one day. She looked around the quiet apartment sadly. Then she sat beside him. "My son," she said softly, "talent can open doors for a person, but character is what keeps those doors open." Ethan lowered his head in shame. He had allowed fame and selfish desire to destroy everything he worked for. Years later, people still remembered his voice. But they also remembered his mistake. And Ethan learned a painful lesson he would never forget. Sometimes one wrong decision can destroy many years of hard work. Because success without discipline can quickly become failure. And no matter how gifted a person may be, wisdom is more important than talent.